I crawled up to one more. I feel like seeing what other NPR time trials I can do. Just to keep things a little different, you know. Maybe learn some other track. What's happened to my find official races? Where's the... Oh, we need that. Get rid of that one. My OBS crashed. Welcome back, Sifa. Drive and... No, what am I doing? Scene CM. Can you... You can hear me still, right? Chat? I think you can. Yes. Very good. What is going on here? Why can't I see any races? Popular races, current series. Okay. We don't want rookie. We don't want rookie. No, we want B class. Okay, so we can do this one. What's this? Oh, I've been doing that all this time, and I could do... I can't do this. Practice only. I don't want to do Formula 1. That's pretty crazy. With no practice.
Not super popular, the Formula 1 cars.
B class... No, that's NPR equals. Lotus Classic purchase required. No. Hang on. This is so confusing. Where's the... C series, okay. Hang on, where's the filter? The filter should let me just say... By category. Road, yes. I want to see road. Right, now we can go to... B series, that's better. Lamar... I need to buy something. What is it? What do I have to buy? Oh, it's teams.
Click on the... yeah, Le Mans Series Endurance is team racing.
No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do 24 hours. It looks like I'm just stuck to doing this time trial. Or, you know, should I be stupid and go and do another... What have I just done? Huh? Oh. Should I be dumb and do MX5 again? Or am I being a glutton for punishment? Because I did a race before you joined, and I was literally at the... I somehow qualified 7th, even though I didn't want to be in 7th position.
Mm-hmm.
And then as soon as the race started, I pulled over to the left, let everyone pass. First corner, incidents. Second corner, incidents. Third corner, incidents. So somehow I ended up back in 7th position, but then the people who spun out, they were all crawling back. And again, I pulled over, let them pass. But there were two people who just didn't want to overtake cleanly. One guy just plain out rammed me in the back. And then after he rammed me in the back, he was, he's fighting with another guy in front. First of all, the guy he was fighting with was a lapped car. And regardless, they were kind of literally bumping. Like the guy who bumped me was overtaking the lapped car, but the way he was doing it was just so dangerous. Like he was jumped onto the inside and he kind of pushed him out, and anyway, I lost points from that.
That's just bad.
Yeah, so if I did a race, then I stand the risk of losing points, which I'd rather not. I'd rather just do what I'm doing right now, time trials, go around in circles, just chat. If anyone's watching, they're watching, but
I mean, yeah, I guess, yeah, because your whole plan is to try and get to 4.0 for the instant promotion
correct.
before the end of the week, which
Yes.
so that you've got what you're gonna have tomorrow, Monday, and I think it's like a couple of hours Tuesday morning.
You know what? I don't think I could be bothered because in our last session, I finished with 3.8, and now I'm just from 2 races. I'm down to 3.5, and actually, technically speaking, it was 3.4 because yeah,
Back up a bit.
yeah, that 0.9 is 0.09 is from the 2 time trials. So maybe the fastest way is to do.
I guess it's racing will get you it faster if you can keep it clean, and that can be challenging. That's obviously can be challenging.
What if I actually did a race, but then I just bloody. Will I lose points if I forfeit this time trial? I wonder. Because when's the next when's the next VRS race? I could do that. I could actually do a race and just stay clean. I reckon that could give me quite a lot of safety rating. Sessions. Let's have a look. The next race is... you know what? I might do it from here. From here. The next race, VRS. Endurance. No, that's... No, I want this one. 11 p.m. I could make it, you know. That's in 1 hour.
Is VRS every 2 hours? Yep, I'm seeing that now.
It's 2 hours. What about... No, that's the only thing I can do.
So everything else B class has got something you need to buy.
Yeah, I don't mind buying it, but it's just that I've done so many. I've probably done 100 laps around Imola in the.
You almost want to just do something different to change it up, because actually, if you had it sorted by class, so that you'd be able to make. Have you got this? You haven't got this sorted by. So if you go back up to the top, you can actually sort rather than by series name.
Oh. Yeah.
There you go. License, and we can now see. So there's
MPR.
There is there's Le Mans Endurance, and then there's Le Mans Sprint. Which is a 1 hour race.
Formula Renault. Oh, that's open wheel. Silverstone circuit. I don't have much practice doing that. So I could do time trials in these things.
Yeah.
Should I just buy?
And you get a whole bunch of cars. You got the Ferrari, or you need to buy Silverstone circuit for that one. It looks like.
Nah, you know what? I'm gonna do a race. I'll finish doing this time trial, and I'll do a race in Imola in this GT3 thing. So this time trial will take me to 10:30-ish, and then starts at 11 o'clock. How long is the race though?
I think it's 40 minutes for VRS GT.
40 minutes. Wow.
Yeah.
I don't mind that.
Yeah, because it's GT. I think it's GT Sprint or something. I'm not entirely sure.
Let me check it. So, did I just register for it? I hope not. Stop it. Hang on. Where'd it go? It's this one. race info. How do we entries, schedule, series info? How do you know how long it is? Oh, 40 minutes. Yeah, it says it there. 40 minutes.
Yeah, I think I spotted it somewhere where it said how long the series was.
Well, that means I finish at midnight. Hopefully, I can end the day with some nice, juicy safety ratings. Maybe go to sleep, wake up in the morning with... Nah, I don't think. That means I need to make... There's no way I'm going to make how many... What's my current... What's my current safety rating? Yeah, 3.5, 3.49. Okay. Driving data. We need to load my setup. Start. Recenter. Yeah, there. Sounds very quiet. Are you doing time trials as well, Dan?
Not right this second, but with the whole missing storage, I think I may have uninstalled iRacing / deleted, so I'm just going to have to...
Oh, shit.
Oop, that's a wall.
I have to go and fix the car, I think. Just purge every trace of iRacing on my computer and start again. In fact, that's what I'm going to do right now. Fuel. No fuel. No tires. I don't have quick repair.
Do they kill quick repair in time trial so you can't get away with cheating the system?
Yeah, I think so. Incident count 1. Wait, no. Where's that stored in the pits? Pit. I can't remember which one it was. Oh, there's no fast repair. It's in fuel, in the fuel box. Fuel black box. Wait. Can I? Yeah, there is that guy. To repair. This guy looks like Spider-Man from far. What?
Spider-Man?
Am I repairing or what? Uh-oh. Ah, yeah, okay, it is repairing. 25 minutes of repairs left? No. No way, forget that.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I don't think that went particularly well, unfortunately for you.
Jeez.
I mean, you should be okay if the car steering's not completely whacked.
Yeah, steering's fine. It just looks...
A bit broke.
Mm.
So yeah, time trial for this, for the purposes of doing time trial, is all about just keeping it clean the rest of the way.
I can do that.
Really embrace the nanna driving.
A Nana drive. Oh no! A Nana driver with her usual Sunday dosage of peels, cocktail of peels. That was close. I think the car, either the tires are cold or something's out of whack.
Yeah, that looks better. Yeah, welcome to iRacing. And I'm going to download the 12 gigs of updates for the content I own. Hooray!
12 gigs?
Yeah.
What did you do to your iRacing? You deleted it.
I ended up, I decided, because it was freaking out and couldn't find it, so I just nuked it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. This is what happens when you change over drives and get changed as well, and it goes, ah! Basically. That's fine. So long as I do my one-time trial before Monday night, I am all good. I have just enough iRating to get my license promotion, and that's all I care about.
Well, that's...
I was thinking...
Are you over 3.5? Sorry.
I'm over 3.0, which means I get the promotion ended.
Oh, yeah, 3.0, not 3.5.
Yeah, 3.0 for end of season promotion, 4.0 for instant promotion with the NPR completed.
Oh, well, that's... You're safe. You just can't do any races at the risk.
Yeah, because my recent race streak in the Rookie MX-5s has just been, chaos.
Damn.
Can't really actually hopefully look ahead to the season 2 calendar. Because I'm thinking I either can go full tilt and just look into something like the V8 Supercar Series, which apparently has like one popular time slot on a Monday night, where everyone rocks up, and that's it. Or
No. Ooh, that was close. Almost lost control.
Active Windows also reinstalled instead of Forza. Because I was worried I might have accidentally used that when I was doing the whole shifting it shifting stuff from the hard drive back to the SSD. So I was like, right, let's just nuke that and do what you did and start fresh.
Yeah. Don't put any... I really don't want to install any mods. Any tracks and stuff except for LA Canyons.
Just get Soul back, mate. Just get the weather stuff fixed up and then...
Soul is so easy to install now. Same with Shaders Patch. You literally just put it in the mods folder and use JSGME or whatever to enable and disable it.
I mean, I'm aware you can drag and drop, but last I read the instructions, the latest 1.4 for Soul apparently required that users where am I going with this statement? That users actually manually drop and drag the folders into the root of your Assetto Corsa installation.
Yeah, it's not necessary.
Okay.
I tested it.
Okay. Yeah,
It's a very elegant solution.
I mean, I just like the way.
Crap.
It's impressive that you just if you then oops.
Crap. 2x. That's.
Wait,
Okay.
2.
Yeah.
Jeez.
That's the
2x for an off track. That's nasty.
No. That was 1x from before for damaging the car, and then
okay.
one I just did now. I'm just pushing it a little bit.
Yep, that's what
Cutting
I did
corners.
with my last time trial in the Mazda. I was just like, okay, you've done a clean one. Now you can do 5. You can do your 4 laps, but also start pushing the limits. See if you can build some speed here.
Yeah.
Because I'm honestly tempted to maybe like do a 3-month sub for iRacing again when my subscription runs out, and just do another season of the MX-5s, but do the advanced series.
Yes.
I should probably check to see if that series has enough like participants, and just work on car control, but then actually open myself up to basically my content buys for the season can just be tracks in groups of 3.
That's
at a
it.
discount.
That's
Just
the
keep
idea.
it-
So
Just keep working on the MX-5 and learn how to set up the MX-5 as well. So not only learn car control and racecraft, but also learn car setup theory with a relatively easy car to drive, I suppose. Rather than throw myself into something like the V8 Supercar and have to learn how to do car setup and learn a whole bunch of new tracks.
right.
Because that sounds like the fast way to get yourself absolutely inundated and overwhelmed.
Yeah, the races happen every 1 hour, I think.
Might be 2 for the advanced MX-5s, just because
2?
popularity.
All right.
Maybe.
Oh,
I can
you may
check
be
the-
right.
I can check the member sites, I just can't use the service. If I go race now and I go the advanced MX-5 series. Race sessions, yeah, every 2 hours.
2 hours. Wow.
Next one's at 11:15 p.m. So registration has just opened up. I think. Actually, wait, no. Registration doesn't open up for another half an hour. And I have zero clue if they're going to be populated.
That doesn't. But does that matter though? For the sake of MP safety rating, that could be a good thing.
Yeah, but there's a minimum number of race participants needed to make the race go official. So that safety rating and I rating.
Okay.
Because if it's like I think it's maybe something like 6 races on road courses. So because if you have a race where only 5 people show up, it becomes unofficial, and therefore you can bash. You can have a wreck fest, and it won't hurt your safety rating.
It's just a big waste of time.
Yeah, especially because like I think the advanced MX-5 series is a mix of like 25-minute races and 45-minute races, depending on the track and the week. Mind you, I feel like 45 minutes in MX-5 feels like it could be like an absolute snooze fest, because it just doesn't have much top speed. Like, apparently it's going to take another half an hour to install Assetto Corsa, but that's because I do have iRacing going at the same time, eating up my internet and fighting for that.
You wait to get your beer license, man, and then you can do what is it?
You've got things like the VRS series that you're doing right now, and there's also the iRacing Le Mans series. Because I'm kind of into GT.
No, C license. You're C license now, right?
Yeah, C license, about to promote to get the promotion to B class.
There's VRS as well as. Hey, welcome back, Eurofest. There's VRS and the other one, the GTE.
Yeah, ILNS.
Yeah. ILMS. I like the ILMS. I'm gonna do a race after this. Time trial. I'll just take this as practice. Oh, there's something not balanced about my car. It's kind of oversteering under brakes. I wish iRacing would include cabin sounds, you know, like ACC does. Would be I don't think it would be. Eurofizz is asking you about the internet, I think.
Oh yeah, because I wonder if Eurofizz saw my last message. He might have missed that. I'll just ask him that real quick. Actually, hang on, I'm talking. So yeah, did you see my last message before you had to go away, or shall I copy and paste that and drop that again so you can read that? Oh, you got that, yeah. So like that's the best fixed line internet that most people in Australia can get. Having said that, there's a recent news article that said Telstra was canning. No, unlimited data. Unlimited data is pretty common on Australian home internet plans these days. They finally stopped trying to cap data, which is nice.
Mm.
The only issue actually I have with my service is the fact that sometimes it's it has reliability issues at times.
Mm-hmm.
Like last month at the peak of summer. Oh no, Eurofizz, yeah, like it can be bad. I live in suburbs of the second biggest city in the country, so I'm pretty well serviced by all things infrastructure. So I get it pretty good, but you've got to remember that there's people living out on sheep stations in the middle of goddamn nowhere and have to get their internet in through like satellite internet. They're relying on satellite internet because it's so remote. Yeah, reliability issues for me. Just last month when it was like on hot days, just have power outages at the local node points for my cable connection. So I'd lose internet either just like little blips, which just disrupt the service, or I actually had a couple of days where like it was out for 4 to 6 hours at a time because I lost power at the node point and then took them forever to get the power back online.
That's just me. Well, there's also over provisioning. Where, you know, the ISPs, certain not all ISPs, just certain ISPs yeah, basically. That just means that they sell, you know, if the capacity is only for say 100 customers, they'll put 150 customers on there. This is not what they do exactly, but just an example. Over provisioning.
Yeah. Well, yeah, my provider has a graph which shows how much bandwidth they're buying for their customers. I think last I checked it, before I jumped on their service, they were still buying more bandwidth than their customers were demanding at all times.
That's good.
Yeah, Aussie's good at that apparently. They make sure to buy they actually buy the necessary bandwidth. However, nevertheless, now if I can find that bloody thing, that should be nice.
Crap. Oh, what? That was actually quicker. I'm actually starting to get consistently fast.
That's good, that's good. So, yeah, in fact, according to...
Couple of years, Elon Musk, yes, please. Starlink.
Yeah. Satellite internet done good. Mind you, then again, it's because
Or an engineer.
It's also because Starlink is meant to be a global internet service, so he's doing low orbit satellites and just throwing up hundreds, if not thousands, of low orbit satellites to actually cover the world. Whereas NBN's solution is to set up like a couple of geostationary sats, so they're like 35,000+ kilometers above our heads, way out in geostationary orbit, which means that the latency on those things is like seconds.
Oh. That's actually quite good. Isn't it? Seconds?
Given my fixed line internet connection has a latency or ping time in milliseconds, it's horrendous. You wouldn't want to dare try anything that requires... Even things like voice chat would be pretty rough, or video and voice would be pretty rough.
UDP packets.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure if the connection would be unstable and you'd have connection issues, but certainly the risk of possible risk of packet loss through long distance communication out in the space. I think Elon said his Starlink system should be good for like 30 milliseconds or something, which is almost as good as a fixed line connection to somewhere in the world. Or somewhere in the country, I should say, not the world, for goodness. My ping connection to Singapore is 100 milliseconds.
Yeah.
Because the thing... Because I did this once out of a weird curiosity. I went and found out where are the internet cables going undersea in Australia. The answer is basically Perth and Sydney, depending on where it needs to go.
Yeah, right.
So yeah, basically from Perth, it goes out to Jakarta and Singapore. And that's our connections through Asia. Well, that's some of our connections through Asia. Sydney, you've got connections obviously to New Zealand, some of the Pacific Islands, I think Hong Kong and Japan as well. That all planned. And then across to LA and the west coast of the United States.
Cable through the sea. Well, we need it, man. We're so far. It's so ancient when you think about it, compared to what let's just fast forward to, hopefully 4 years into the future where Starlink has made its ground, well, not ground, but they've become start to become common use, and people are looking back at a time when things were connected physically.
This link is quite fun to have a look at, just to see how many cables they've laid over the years. It's bonkers.
Submarine cable map.
Yep. This is a map of the known submarine cables around the world, linking the continents with internet. Because nothing better than lots of fiber lines buried, like, at the bottom of the ocean. Yeah, there's a huge number of, like, almost what it would seem like redundant cables for redundancy, but it's more the fact that you just got, on this map, you've got cables that are like 20 years old, plus cables that are like anywhere between 3 years and less. So that's what happens. It's just like there are some pretty ancient cable runs. Where's an ancient one that I know of? I mean, 1999 is a pretty old cable. And that's a pretty impressive one. It starts in Germany, runs around France and Spain, through the Mediterranean, the Suez Canal and the Red Sea.
Oh, wow.
Out across from Ethiopia and the south of the Middle East to India. Stops off in Sri Lanka, then Thailand, Malaysia, Indonesia. There's a branch that goes north all the way to South Korea, before the southern branch terminates in Perth.
No way.
Yep.
That's a long cable.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 14, 16, 18, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 36, 39 landing points around the world. Is that considered 3 or 4 different continents? Given we've got Europe, Africa, the Middle East, India,
Africa, Middle East, yeah.
Southeast,
That's Asia.
Southeast Asia, Asia, and Australia. Call it 4 continents, and apparently the full cable system is 39,000 kilometers long. And that thing, I think, is an upgrade over previous cables. There used to be older ones too. Did the same thing.
It's fiber, right? Optic fiber.
Yep, these are fiber optics. Yeah, fiber optics.
So it doesn't need... Do they need maintenance?
They're generally pretty good, but there's almost always issues where someone somehow runs over and cuts the cable.
Oh,
Even though these things are buried on sea floors,
wow.
anchors and stuff seem to cut through cable lines. And when you've got a cable line that used to be like the 39,000K one, that used to be before. I can figure out what this one down here is.
Oh, thanks for the follow, Eurofis.
Oh, so that's a planned cable. So like, where's that one? Hang on, where am I going? I want to get this one.
Catch you later, Eurofis. He's heading off. He's required.
Very well. Farewell, Eurofis. I'll keep blabbing on about internet undersea cables. Because here's the fun thing, right? So before 2018, we only had one undersea cable linking Perth with the rest of the world. And that was a single connection from Perth to Jakarta onto Singapore and whatnot.
Yeah, I remember that. That's like 1990 something, right?
That cable's been running since 1999, apparently.
Okay.
It's called CME 3. So the issue is that if that cable ever got cut, Australia's connection to the rest of the world, it has to make like a gargantuan roundabout trip up through. Like, it's got to use like some other cable networks. And naturally, because these cable networks are all owned by private companies, you've got to
really?
Yeah. These aren't laid out by governments. They're laid out by telecom companies. So that's why you've got dozens of cables. Like, looking at say like the cables stringing between the east coast of America, like around New York, to France and England, is bonkers. Simply because there's so many telecom companies running their own cables to provide their own service versus the competitor, or probably to prevent themselves having to pay competitors for access to their undersea cables.
Right.
That, and you've probably also got cables here that have been superseded by newer cable runs.
Yeah.
That may just have never been pulled up and replaced. And it probably doesn't help that also there's like this map apparently has got cable runs that aren't even complete yet. They've actually, this map is apparently, so for example, apparently a company is planning to run a fiber cable from Perth to the country of Oman in the Middle East. But that cable apparently will not be ready for service in December of 2021. Yet they have it here on this map. Which makes sense because I suppose there's a website for the people who are responsible for running the cable. And unsurprisingly,
cables.
EMEA.
3.49.
What is that? Eastern Middle East? I have no idea what EMEA is meant to stand for as a geographic region. But yes, the express route between Australia and the Middle East.
You know what? That
Finding a link
was
over
like
there.
4. Well, how much? 0.4. 0.4. Yeah, I think I just made 5 safety rating. 0.05 just then.
Solid.
0.05. That's still like okay. So let's check this.
It's a very little amount in some respects, but still 0.05.
The
Handy
next
games.
race. It's at 11 o'clock. I don't know if I can be bothered to wait for it till 11 o'clock and then race for
40 minutes.
Yeah. Maybe I could do that tomorrow. Let's have a look at
When was
this
that last online? Oh, that's because I'm online right now. Lol. However, by online, it should probably say, no, I'm currently stuck downloading my content because I needed to nuke my install and start again.
Yeah. Let's have a look. Tomorrow. Tomorrow is Sunday. Wait. Oh, tomorrow's the 1st of March. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Brain. Hey, what the hell?
I mean,
Stop doing that.
yeah, like, you're going to have the same sessions. It's just a question of, well, when do people populate the race server? Or is it popular enough that people jump on basically whenever?
Okay, so tomorrow, 1st of March. The first race is at... wait, no.
Technically, the first race is in, what, 3.5 hours?
Yeah, that's not... can I see all the sessions or... No.
No,
It's-
so I'm going to show the first 4 sessions. But so, yeah, I think it's safe to say that every 2 hours...
Yeah, but they don't run during the daytime for us. Our daytime.
All the time you have to leave a site. Okay?
Because that's surprising. I mean, sure, that makes some sense that they have to host it at some point. Or someone's got to be hosting it for them. And if they don't have enough, like, to host...
IMSA, okay, so that's Class C. I could register. That's road. No, I don't want to do that. You know what? I might just do some practice in the VRS GT. Just some practice. I'm pretty sure the first race happens. If I look at the schedule, current week. How do you check the sessions?
Okay, so there's 19 people registered for that 11 o'clock race. So it looks like it's fairly popular.
Practice. Okay, I'll practice this one. There's 17 people in here. Yeah, maybe I'll just do about 15 minutes worth of practice and then with people on track and then call it a night. Have I joined? Join. Now I've joined. I'm looking forward to the base shakers thingy tomorrow, next week.
So you've decided. So that's those links that you put in your. You put somewhere.
Yeah, check this out.
Tech Talk. There it is. Ah, yeah. So you bought 2 of the Dayton BST 1.
Scene desktop.
2X or 4X? I'm confused.
This one here. Yo,
I'll follow
Jack.
the link. So it's a pair of 2. So $176. Oh, that's not bad for a pair of them.
Yes.
I just have
these
okay,
guys.
so it suggests what you can do is you can literally do it that way, or then block it down even further. And then, so what's? Oh yeah, so I saw that, and then the little amps you've picked up. Bluetooth amplifier. What is it actually?
Oh, Jack's been
Interesting-
working.
Interesting choice.
Well, this is so one of the guys.
Or does it have? It's
in-
left, right. Okay.
in the Discord suggested this one. He not suggested. He has about 3 of these.
Okay.
So two channels. Each channel, I don't understand. Like this is 200 watts. It's 100 watt per channel. I don't know what kind of watts we. I mean,
Well, it looks
That's-
like it's saying there that you've got a 12 to 20 volt variable DC power supply input. So long as that thing is then pumping between what? Actually, you want minimum 10 amps. At 20
Are you-
volts, you need 10 amps. Oh, that says 9 to 24. That's now just confusing.
wait. Do you
That
know?
means
Do you know
that-
this analog electronics?
I have not heard of. Oh, wait, okay. Oh, wait.
Hmm?
Oh. Oh, never mind. So it's got Bluetooth for output, not input. That makes more sense.
Bluetooth for output.
Yeah, that
Huh?
the images you're cycling through.
Wait. Why would you need Bluetooth for output? Where is that? This is Bluetooth for output.
Because I noticed in the naming here that these things are called mini Bluetooth amplifiers. I was like, wait, how does the Bluetooth work here? And I got concerned for a second that it was like some weird thing that required Bluetooth to actually feed. This is where I got its sound signal from.
Well,
The
hang
answer
on.
is thankfully no.
It says can be widely applied to your favorite devices such as smart TV, blah blah blah. That's got to be for input, the audio
Sorry, yeah,
input.
input. Well, then again, you've also got auxiliary, so you can use a 3.5mm cable,
Hmm.
which is how I would probably run it off a PC if I was doing it that way, because then you just feed it independent power. and then-
Ah.
Because yeah, I
Huh.
mean, you've pulled the trigger on these, and I'm sure this will work out quite well from what I can see, given they're 50-watt 50-watt pucks,
Yeah.
50-watt shakers, and you've got it's a 2x100-watt amp, so you've got more than enough juice to power it. But my friend's customer cockpit is rocking. It was 4 butt kicker minis, and 2 of those went into a single Dayton audio amplifier. So about two butt kickers per amp. So there's an example. There you go, 3.5mm off the PC.
Yeah. So basically, hang on. What's the middle connect cable there?
That's power. That's the extra
Oh.
juice required to actually then run
Oh,
the
yeah.
speakers.
It is. Yes.
It's a DC to AC. It's a DC power input from the external power brick. It's quite impressive because yeah, it's just really compact and convenient. Because like, I wonder if I can find. I'll see if I can maybe find the.
Whoa. Good on you, Jack. Jack's doing some commentating on the iRacing esports network. That's awesome because his dad's also in IRL, involves in IRL racing.
Yeah, that's right. He mentioned that and you looked that up. Yeah, that's right. I remember that from a while back. Which series are you casting, Jack?
Yeah, that's awesome.
Home video, audio video. I want amplifiers. I want to see if I can find out. See if I can figure out which one of the Dayton audio
Drive.
games it was that I saw. Yeah. Okay. So my friend's
Start.
customer uses a pair of these amplifiers. And then
Recenter.
actually these are $180 a piece. And how much woof do these have? Oh man, that's nuts.
Man, it's cheaper than the $300.
Mind you, this is just I just went to Dayton Audio for the amplifier, so I have no idea how much. And their list price is $210 USD. Right. Ouch.
$179. Whoa, that's Mini
This is
LFE.
The butt kicker mini LFE apparently is handy. So it can take it requires you to send it a minimum 50-watt signal,
Mm.
but it will take up to 250 watts in case you want something really beefy. I wonder what one that comes under base transducers.
Base transducers. 100. That's that one thing cost is. I bought 2 for that set for that one thing price.
And your Dayton ones are 50 watts apiece.
Yeah.
So
But I've heard you can push it a little
the only
bit more.
benefit of this butt kicker is that it's apparently very rated for variable input in that case, and that you could crank if you went for a bigger amp, you could crank it up.
Oh yes. So
Whereas
one of
I
the
presume
YouTube
Dayton's here,
videos I watched, she
50
said,
50 watts only, or just
yeah. One of the YouTube videos I watched, he said after kind of breaking them in, he said he was able to push more power into it.
okay. Interesting. 'Cause it says here, warning: do not exceed 50 watt per base shaker, multiplied by the number of shakers.
Jack, I'm not going to race tonight. I'm just doing some practice for about 15 minutes and then calling it a night. I might do a race tomorrow actually.
Hey, the set of course I've downloaded. Excellent. That means iRacing. Hurry up.
I just want to see how I compare. I've been doing time trials with this current track combo, and I haven't really. So I just want to see what it's like driving with other cars.
Hang on. BMW. Oh. What lap times are you doing? Because apparently people are lapping here at a 40.
140, yeah.
Yeah, 140 is apparently the fastest time set at the moment.
Nah, mine's. I think I'm 142, 143, or 144. I can't remember now.
Yeah, let's just get this car up to pace and we'll see where you're at. Because apparently the top 6 are covered by. There we go. So we'll just put in 140.9. So that puts us at top 6 covered by less than a second, but the gaps are pretty big. And apparently second place is literally right on the back of first place.
Well, I might take a few more risks here because it's practice and don't have to worry about safety rating a little bit more.
That's all that good. Now I can fire up content manager and say go. That's when my set of course folder is.
Does that mean you've lost your My Documents sort of folder?
I believe the answer is no. Yeah, that's not being lost because that's all on my C drive and that hasn't been touched. I'll have to remember to grab that, I think, before I
Yeah. Sure. I think that has some of your... Oh...
It'll have all my customized control presets, and I do not want to spend my time remapping those again.
Oh, Whoa. Why am I... What the hell? Box. Yes.
Uh-oh.
Crashing.
That's not... custom shaders patch will not be installed, so I have to go manually download that. That's fine. So what I'm going to do is... start over.
Oh shit. Speeding in pits. Take it easy.
Purge. Those files. Oh, I love it. You can just start typing custom shaders patch and instantly it comes up as a Google search result. So it's that. Yeah, how's that come up here? No, it's just installed it all, which means that. I don't think I want to do that.
I think practicing with time trials was actually a blessing in disguise. Because, like, remember we were saying practicing with actual consequence? And what it meant was I was actually starting really slow and careful, and then slowly, as I got comfortable with the car and the track, I knew where I could push, and it was really great. And I did like 100 laps, man. I worked it out the other day. Between the 4 sessions. $1:59. This is my best time so far, isn't it? 1:45.
F2 of the stream.
I'm definitely faster than the guys behind me. Or quicker. 1:43.
That's good. That's good. Now I wish I could actually see, but the stream has crapped itself. Okay, I take that back. I can now actually see what's up. Whew. Okay, so
Oh, the next race is in 5 minutes. Should I do it?
tempted. Well, do you want to sit there for 40 minutes and do a race yet? You do a race tomorrow.
Oh shit, that guy's fast. Come out of nowhere. Wow. Flames coming out.
The flaming McLaren.
Crap, that was not a fast lap. Okay, so if I'm going to do this, I've got to make a decision in the next 3 minutes. What are you doing tonight? You going to go to sleep early or what, Dan?
Well, I might be up for the next hour or so. At the moment, I think I'm trying to actually do is just sort of get iRacing downloaded, get Assetto Corsa, get the basic mods for Assetto Corsa set back up, along with Assetto Corsa itself. And yeah, I mean, I'm down to
Yes.
sit back and watch some more racing.
I'm making an executive decision. We're doing it. Wait.
You'll need to pull out of the prac session first before it'll let you.
Yeah. Where is it?
T-minus 4 minutes. Actually, yeah, the one last thing about base shakers. So, this guy with his butt kickers and the Dayton amps, he was using SimVibe for software, but that's apparently either
No, I can
premium
use
option.
SimHub.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought SimHub, there was the option to use SimHub, and that because that's free. Although
I've already paid for it.
yeah, I've got to pay. I said that I've got a paid license too because I was playing around with custom dashes. I was like, yeah, I'll take the higher update rate, thanks.
60 frames.
Versus like what was it, like 5? I think it was like 5 hertz update rate.
Yeah.
Like they really throttled the free update rate, and it's like, ooh, yeah, maybe take the higher, and I'll pay you $5 so I can have my 60 hertz update rate.
I need to close all these freaking... I've got so many tabs and windows open. I've got to close some of these.
Yeah, you definitely.
I must have had like 4 different windows with about 10 tabs in each. Huh? All right, I've done it. I'm joining the race.
Alrighty, here we go, ladies and
Look,
gentlemen.
worst case scenario, it's going to result in me losing some more high rating, but safety rating. But at the least, I still get a promotion. Anyway, if I do nothing.
And all going well, you run a clean race, get a solid position, and gain both in safety and I rating.
That's it. Oh. And I rating. Well, that'll be good luck with that. Some of these guys are so freaking fast.
I can dream, right? That's the way this works. I can hope for you.
My best time gave me 15th position. 15th. I don't think that's class position. I think that's overall.
Oh, wait, people have skins?
Where?
In Assetto Corsa Competizione? That's a thing?
Oh, I didn't know that.
People have put skins in. I didn't know. I mean, yes, I'm aware that there's the way to do custom.
Drive.
You can now do your custom paint jobs, which is basically just anyway. I'll have to come back to that. And miscellaneous applications. What are the miscellaneous things that are tagged for ACC? Looks like SimHub dashes.
Oh, that sounds so good.
Don't work on version 1.2, so that means they locked it down. Or you can't do it because, as I said, of course, it's a competizione, not what I'm here for. I'm here to try and download stuff for. Downloads. So I learned apparently that in addition to Sol, for weather purposes, there's also another.
Ah, you were saying it the other day.
Yeah, there's apparently another. There is another mod which is it's called the Natural Graphics mod, which is which is interesting. When you read the description, it's an attempt to replicate the ICs running the camera to get the best onboard view, which so apparently gets rid of chromatic aberrations, lens flares, and auto exposure issues. And apparently gives you up to 15 FPS boost.
Oh,
Yeah. So apparently,
that sounds
mind you, I'm not sure if that's single screen or like. And so yeah, it's designed to work well. They updated it. So it works with Sol and therefore custom shaders. Apparently, it also bundles in another modder's cloud work.
I reckon that's probably worth installing through a mod, through the mod library. You know what I mean? Like instead of actually installing it, clicking and dragging it into your folder.
Yeah, for all the stuff like all that stuff like Sol, custom shaders, and any of these graphics mods, I'm dropping them into I'm gonna use the mods folder in a set of courses so I can actually
in 24 average I rating.
Has iRacing finished downloading or something? It's deleting temp files. So I can now race. But the next races aren't till 11:15. Oh, do it. 11:15 race.
Yeah, go on.
But at the moment, there's only 4 people registered when the race starts. So the race starts in less than 10 minutes. There's only 4 people in it. I need to go find out what is the minimum requirement.
Kendo!
Racing goes official.
How are you, dude? Kendo, man. I feel like it's been ages since I've seen you. Yeah, the pedal grabs are supposed to hopefully make me faster, not start. Oh, wow. Yeah, you've disappeared for quite a couple of months. So what's been going on? Like, no job, but oh, I can't imagine. Yeah, I've been there, man. I keep to myself anyway. How's your puppy? man. Puppy's eating. Probably eating out of your house. Actually, what am I doing? I should be slowing down because I don't want to position. I really just want to take it easy this race. I'd rather start at the Yo, Jack, I'm actually ending up doing a race. A kind of an impromptu decision. Doing a race, but I'm not going to actually qualify. I'm just going to start from the back and really just do this race for some I rating. Safety rating. I think Jack's on Mixer. I'm streaming to Mixer, YouTube, and Twitch now. Yo, amazing _TV. How you doing, amazing? So what do you do? What do you do during the day, Kendo? Yeah, pretty good, man. Just the usual. Yeah, things usually bounce back up.
So yeah, the race goes official in most cases for 6. And hey, they mixed that 8.
Oh no.
25-minute race. 8 people on a track is not so hard.
Hang on a sec. Wait, Dan, one sec. Comms volume high. Can you say something?
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Much better. Yes. Sorry, I couldn't hear you because I put the volume down on my side, but now I can.
Aha, right. So I just went and did some reading for the I just went and did the reading for the. Where do I go with this? I'm trying to say that.
I enjoy iRacing.
For that Mazda.
Yeah.
So apparently, according to iRacing's spawning code, the typical minimum number of drivers for a series to go race to go official is 8. Is 6.
6.
Yes.
That
can vary, but the default is 6. And this Mazda race starting in 6 minutes has 9 registered already. It's a 25-minute race at Road Atlanta and MX-5s. It's the one event I need to do to get my NPR out of the way in the next 2 days. And
yeah,
9 people in theory is not enough people to have massive carnage.
Yes, that sounds good.
I can go drive on my own if I need to.
You can do it.
Do it.
Oh man.
Steam's high. Hang on a second. Excellent. That's cool.
Oh no. Are you? Oh wait, Kendo just said something. He said that it's so annoying when there's 9 races start and 5 quit. That makes the whole race unofficial.
That's in theory that could happen.
Oh,
if
that's not good.
If people bail out, that would make a race go unofficial.
Oh no. Well, then that would make the whole race non-NPR, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it would
So
mean that there'd be no safety rating or I rating up for 9 people. Oh, I think I do it. I think I do it. I do it and make it 10. Just show me race sessions only, so I can get rid of those.
That is
I just
annoying.
need a couple of seconds to get Steam
I need to move this.
sorted out. Not for iRacing, but for Assetto Corsa in the background.
Okay. I need to move this so it's a bit more central.
Oh, good. We found it.
Oh.
And no, that's the default folder right there.
Okay.
Wow. Yep, that's impressive. So the official, yeah. So just the amount of games I have installed versus my brother, substantially different. Who has joined the Discord? I wish to know.
Hello, gentlemen.
Oh, hello, Kendo. That's Kendo.
Ah.
The one and only
Oh,
Kendo.
Highness, it's so fucking annoying. I lose my job and quit iRacing just as you go into it.
Yeah, man, I've been right into it. I've been doing a lot of Mazda MX, the Rookie Cup.
I know. Even though I didn't show my
I'm
face,
making-
I've been lurking in the shadows.
That's cool, man. You've been looking. I didn't know you were looking.
I just, after a couple of months not being able to find a job and shit, running out of money, you just get so fucking depressed.
Oh,
So I
yeah, I've
haven't
been there.
really. I'm looking at my racing rig every day and go like, fuck it. And every time I go out of the house, I'm like, I want to go home and game. I want to go home and drive. As soon as I hit my front door, I'm like, nah.
Well, what would you race if you could race in iRacing? What series would you race in?
I think I'd do IMSA and the VRS mostly.
Have you got all the tracks for those series?
Well, they're varied, but I usually jump in when there are some tracks I haven't learned yet. So, and to be quite honest, I've been out of the game for like 6 months or something. I need to rearrange my life as soon as I get a bit of stability. I'm gonna jump back into it.
Oh, by the way,
more-
Kendo meet
with-
Dan meet Kendo.
Yeah, hey Daniel. Daniel got real quiet.
I don't know.
Dan?
He was here before.
Oh, dude, you even got the lights overlay.
What lights overlay?
The starting lights.
I do?
Yeah, man.
Where?
No, the overlay on the stream.
The lights. What lights?
Starting lights. Like
Do I?
red, green, go lights. Yeah.
No way. I've
They're
never
not
seen
lit.
that.
Yeah. They're not lit. They're just gray right now, so I don't know if they work, but they're there.
Drive. Uh-oh. All right, I'm going to slowly pull to a side and let these guys go because I really don't want to... I don't want any trouble.
Okay, so the starting lights are gray on the stream, and when it goes green in the game, they go red on the stream.
that's
But they're
weird.
there.
Okay, now I'm at the back, nice and comfortable, no one to bug me.
You're in the race as well, Dan? Oh, there's a Dane in the race. Sounds. Hey, sounds.
What's that?
There's a Dane in your race. 2 positions behind you.
Oh,
You're
right.
15th. No, you're actually 20.
Wait for my tires to warm up a little bit, I think. I love this car and track combo. I really enjoy it.
Dude, that car, just the sound of the Mercedes, is perfect.
So grunty, isn't it? So
It is.
bassy. The Ferrari is really
It is.
high pitched.
The Ferrari and the Audi gives me, the Ferrari I can take, but the Audi, it gives me a headache if I drive it for too long.
It's probably the dabs that gives you the headache.
Dude, can you go back to the overlay with the pedal thing?
Driving data.
Yes,
There you go.
I love the graph. I've seen it before. I want it so bad on my stream.
Yeah, it's called SDK. Do a search for SDK iRacing. It's a guy who actually created these overlays specifically for
Good job,
racing
man.
broadcasts. iRacing broadcasts.
But it's epic though, right? Because you get the feel of the pedal. Which
Yeah,
you
all the
don't
pedals.
really get with the vertical graphs or the whatever they're called. How's your coding skills going?
My coding is okay. I've been doing more integration work lately, like integration between one app to another and stuff. So, oh man, all that coding stuff. I recently have been playing with something called headless CMS. You should look into it, dude. It's sort of basically redundant. Puts a lot of stuff that I've been doing redundant. Like creating APIs and goddamn, like RESTful routes and stuff.
It's content management framework.
Yeah, it basically helps you create. Actually, if you search Scrappy, that's an example. It's an open source version of one headless CMS, and it lets you create the back end. Like for example, right? If you want to create an app, let's say you want to create an app that is an Airbnb app, so you can jump into the back end of this headless CMS system like Scrappy. Again, you can create different kinds of objects. You can say, okay, I want to create the first object is
So it's actually an API.
yeah. You say I want to create users. Okay, users is a type of object, and then you create rooms, houses. Houses is a type of object.
So
then you can relate.
It basically just it creates objects from your data and then creates a API for you.
Yeah, the modeling. You know, you create the model, like the relationships between all the objects, and then bang, you've got your freaking whole system done. It even writes all the APIs for you, and you can have RESTful APIs or GraphQL. You don't have to do anything. You just have to, in fact, authentication. It's all part of this headless backend. So, well, the beauty of this is, you know, if all you have to worry about is the front end UI that you have to create. So it's insane, man. Like the thing that I was building before. Remember the thing I was building for Assetto Corsa?
Yeah.
I spent like probably a good 3 months building the back end. If I'd have known about this, I could have saved myself a lot of time.
Yeah, man. But you spent all that time getting to know this.
Yeah, true. Relative. Where am I? Okay, I'm last. 17th. Hey, dude, guess what?
What?
I ordered the SimiCube DD wheel. DD
Wow.
base.
Wow. I like how you said guess what, dude. It reminded me of a knock knock joke. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
if I had said what, there would just have been silence.
Yeah, amazing. The CineCube Pro. So it's currently on back order, so I'm just waiting for it to be delivered next month is really tomorrow, but whoops. And I also ordered a very simple OMP. Is it OMP wheel? So it's basically a standard. Because I've been doing a lot of MX-5 races, so I figured what's the closest thing to an MX-5 steering wheel? And then I'm going to look at a couple of GT-style rims as well.
Ooh, I want your job. Big spender.
Look, last year was basically me trying to hold back and just figuring out, is this like a small time, fad, like streaming and racing? Or is it something I actually love doing?
It's like buying the cheap football shoes, figuring out if you're actually going to do it or not.
That's it.
But I mean, you took the route that everybody should take getting to know this world, right? You started out with a same wheel as me, fucking build your own rig, fiddled around in the garage, figured out pros and cons, even jump games.
Jump games, yeah.
And now now you know your spot, right?
Yeah, iRacing, as I explain it to people, is the Major League, Major League Baseball or football or whatever. It's the competitive platform for this, this kind of thing.
And it's weird though, right? Because, I like a set of Corsa, for sure.
Yeah, so do I. I do too.
But for me, it's a single player game. Or it's me and a friend going in having some fun. If I actually want to race, I'd go to iRacing every time. Because the communities, the racing community is just ridiculous. That's what surprised me the most when I started. One thing was the actual simulation, but the other thing was the whole community around iRacing. Never experienced that before. People nerding out that much in something that's really, really simple. Like
right.
2 pedals, gears, and a wheel, right?
Well, there are still people that crash and drive like idiots here. Amazing. It's not just because it's, yeah.
Yeah, true AI. That's what you battle with the first couple of months, right? Figure out the strategy to actually get some SR rating without being taken out by next door kid. Formula One? No, I haven't tried it. But to be quite honest, I enjoy the MX-5 and the hardtops a lot.
MX-5, huh?
Well, it's weird because I think the MX-5 is fun. If you got a gear shift and it's weird, right? Because it's not a fast car, but once you drive it, you still have fun. You still get this sensation of racing. I don't know, I just enjoy it. "400 feet dive bomb."
400. Well, okay. One of the things I've been forcing myself is to stick to for the last 3 months. I think I've been just exclusively driving MX-5, the Rookie Cup. Because I started off the year, not 3 months, maybe the last 2 months. I started off the year driving the IMSA and MX-5, but then I stopped and I was just focusing on the MX-5 by itself. Fixed the rookie class, so that meant fixed, and I really wanted to understand this car, like not this car, the MX-5, and I really wanted to feel like what it's like to rotate the car, feel the balance of it and all this kind of stuff. And yeah, I'm there. I can really feel the limits of the car now. And
it was a fun thing.
Great.
At some point when you stop driving the MX-5, then when you've been driving like the GT series or whatever for, I don't know, a couple of months, when you go in and drive the MX-5 again, you really feel the control. It's weird. I drove the 911 like for a couple of weeks, just having fun with that, because it's like riding a bar of soap, right?
Yeah.
And
First 5 laps apparently.
Once I got back into the MX-5, I was like, wow, I have so much control. Whereas before I did that, I didn't really have that much control.
Right. Hey, amazing. Could you paste the link? Sorry, man, Kendo. Can you paste a link to your video to the chat, or probably to Discord, so that way I can catch it? I'll check it out.
Yeah.
Sorry, man. Yeah, go ahead, Kendo.
I'm just babbling. I can't even remember what the fuck I was talking about. I miss it. MX-5, right? I even put the girlfriend behind the MX-5, and she has no driver's license. It was too wild.
This is going to be interesting. I know on pace for my time trials, I'm like the third fastest driver in the field. I am the number 3 driver in the field too, but I'm 4 drivers who didn't qualify. So. Oh well.
What track is it?
It's Road Atlanta. 25 minutes.
Safe.
I'm probably going to want some more fuel. To be safe. I do not want to have to come in for a pit stop. Absolutely.
Do you have setup?
Yeah, it's C-Class, so I've got open setup. I'm putting away 10. I'm just not having a mistake where I need to fill up. 25 minutes. Do I not take the grid and avoid having? I'm 12th in a field of 15, and I just need to make sure I keep my safety rating. That's the entire point of racing tonight, is getting PR.
Well, I'd probably take it from the pits then.
Because I've got you.
There's a reason there are 3 people behind you.
Yeah, 3 others decided not to qualify with me.
Either that, or they actually didn't get around track without an incident.
Yeah, because it's quite disturbing watching the times drop off. Like, there's one guy who's 48. Second place is a qualified with 139.9, fourth 140.0, fifth 140.2. Fourth is 140.2, fifth 140.3, sixth 140.4, seventh 140.5, eighth 140.8, and then ninth 141.0, 10th 142.7, third 11th 143.2.
I haven't.
The times at the back there just 4.
Amazing, I haven't.
It's probably people joining that series for the first time. Isn't that usually what people do, right? They get the C-Class and they feel comfortable in the MX-5, so they go in trying to learn the track.
Possibly, because MX-5s just with open setup. Not that I actually bothered adjusting my setup.
I'm a setup idiot. I don't know what I'm doing. The only thing I know, the back wing. I know if I put on more wing, it goes slower, and I have more control, and less wing, the opposite. That's about it.
Oh, this guy's a bit slippery.
It's Mr. Wong.
Mr. Wong is wiggly.
Wiggly Wong the second. I like how your overlay took the number out of the name.
Did it? Oh, that's clever.
Yeah. It just says S. Wong.
Oh yeah, that's smart.
Even did that with your name too. I can't believe there are 2 people called Peter Reginald.
They're both my accounts, by the way. The other first original is me.
Oh dear, carnage in the Essence Road. Oh, there's like 5 or 6 guys all over the place. Don't.
Oh no.
Sorry, I'm just having a.
Did you die?
I'm alive. I haven't hit anyone yet, but someone tried pulling out in front of me.
Ooh, lucky.
Whoa. Lap 1, my tires are... Oh my goodness, someone just completely left the road.
Oh, by the way, Kendo, sorry, Kendo, there's this voice attack. Have you been playing with voice attack?
No, man.
All right,
Not
all right.
since last time.
Well, there's this awesome voice attack plugin or profile that you can buy for it's called DRE, Digital Race Engineer, for iRacing. It's amazing. Especially for races like this, it automatically calculates the fuel. If I am heading into pits, I can... Yeah?
I think I've seen that the last time we talked. Somebody coded a fucking huge plugin for it.
Yeah, that's the one. I think it's a German or a Dutch guy who did it. Either way, it's a very beautiful collection of commands. Like I can say, if I can say how many incident points I've got, what's the drivers in front, what's his I rating, and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, I noticed that actually. That it reminded me a lot of Crew Chief in that sense.
Crew Chief, yeah. Crew Chief I don't think I've ever used Crew Chief like this though, because I was using it in iRacing in AC. Shit, what the hell was that? Stuck in first gear, I didn't even hear it. This guy, I think, is overdriving his car in front of me. How's your girlfriend anyway, Kendo?
She's at work.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she works for the National Public TV station here. Doing entertainment. She used to be a music and cultural journalist, or radio, whatever. Now she does, give me a minute, I'll find out what it's called in English. I have no idea.
Dan, how you doing?
Okay, it translates it as an organizer, but I'm sure that's not the correct word in context. But she basically organizes TV shows, right? So she goes out on set and makes sure that everything's good.
Program manager. Director.
Yeah, kind of. I don't know the exact word actually. But they're doing a show about people who can't sing. Who wants to learn how, like they really fucking can't hit a note. And they brought in the singing coach from the Danish X Factor.
Oh.
And then they're filming the whole process of them. It's basically a twist on a live show, right? So you follow them learning how to sing, and it ends up in a live show with them doing something they didn't expect to do or whatever. And
yeah, right.
She's doing that TV show. It's fucking annoying. She has to work on odd times. Yeah, I've tried it a little bit. A little bit of Skippy, a little bit of 2.5, 3.0. I even have the Formula One, but I've only done practice sessions with that.
Yeah, Formula One?
It's too technical. Yeah, the iRacing, what is it? The F whatever.
That was close. Sorry about that.
I can't remember if it's even a Formula One, but you know the Pro League car, open wheel or whatever. I think it's
yeah.
Formula One. But it's so technical.
In what way? Like the actual driving style?
Just the driving style, being able to save tires, save fuel, using your DRS at the right time. Like, the thing is, I'm the kind of driver who likes to drive. I have no clue about tactics. I have no fucking clue about setup and shit. So for me, it becomes really, really technical. Same with the prototypes and stuff. Yeah, right. Amazing.
Yeah. Well, Amazing's got a proper F1 steering wheel, rim. So he
Nice.
does all those things
I think it's
while
the
he's...
same with like city builder games and management, micromanagement games. I
Yeah,
love
yeah.
them at the beginning, but once I get to a certain size of town, I lose interest because it goes from building the town to fucking micromanaging everything.
Minutia. Yeah, it's just
Yeah,
extra
not really.
work.
Not,
It's like a job.
yeah, not really. It's too much, man. Like it's same with those deep. Like there's just some games where you need to nerd all the specs and all the fucking.
They should have done that.
equipment and all
They need to offload all that minutia to AI. You know, like hire workers,
Yeah.
employ people to do that work, because that's what, as a city mayor, you'd form your professional, your engineers and all that kind of stuff. You'd hire people. You're not going to sit in the freaking office, in your mayor's office, and freaking do all that work.
That's true, but that would be a fucking boring game. That would just be like one big menu of appointing people to appoint other people, and then you can sit and watch how it goes.
Well, okay, then you could say, well, look at football manager games or programs or whatever they're called, football managers.
Yeah, true.
You buy your players.
I've actually just bought a new city builder game called Foundation because they've been focusing on.
Foundation.
Yeah, it's more dynamic, right? You can't place where they built their houses. You just give them a zone. So some
Yeah.
things you can place and manage, and other things are just, for example, roads and stuff. They just appear dynamically where people walk instead of you actually building them. So it makes the town layout ending up being a lot more dynamic.
Organic.
I find that interesting. Yeah, organic.
Foundation.
Sorry.
Have you heard of the new City Skyline? No, Transport Fever 2. That's coming out. Transport Fever 2.
Oh yeah. I've been
Oh, it's
playing
already
that
out.
for a month or two. But the thing that's actually, I'm hoping there's more to come, or somebody's gonna do some nice mods, because I've been playing Transport Tycoon Deluxe for like, I don't know,
Oh, old school.
30 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, since it came out. I still have it on my desktop because it doesn't really matter that the graphics are fucked, because it's a fucking transport sim.
Yeah,
But
I love it. I love
if
the
you go to
trains.
Transport Fever, their train AI is stupid compared to Transport Tycoon Deluxe. For example, you do
The
a
routing.
dual track. Yeah, you do a dual track to a station with two platforms, and you do a crossover track just before the platform. The trains in Transport Fever only goes to a specific transport. It can't figure out it's at the station, just take the other platform.
I didn't. But weren't those kind of bugs fixed in the next version?
Well, I haven't played it for a couple of weeks, so I don't know. But it's just small things. They have one traffic light, whereas in Transport Tycoon Deluxe you have waiting lights. You have, like, it's just,
Yeah.
it's
the
stupid.
the traffic
And-
signaling system is amazing. Like,
Yeah, and that's
piece
what
of
you
art.
want to build. It is a Transport Fever game, right? So it's about the transport, and it just annoys me that there's this game that's 30 years old, and it has better gaming AI and features than this game has. And I've even read on forums that people argue, yeah, right, but this is not Transport Tycoon Deluxe. This is Transport Fever, so don't mix the two.
yeah.
And they're right, but the thing is, if you want to play a transport game, you want option and features for you to do tracks and overhauling tracks for the fast trains and waiting stoplights at stations and things that make the whole transport system intricate, right?
Oh man, no, Transport Fever 2 is a lot better that way. Like retrofitting, upgrading things is a lot better. There's a few definite benefits of Transport Fever 2.
It is a nicer game, and they thought about it. I just think that I find it really awkward. Like, if I was the developer in that game, and a 30-year-old game has better transport gameplay than this, I feel like a failure.
Yeah, but then people who've never played Transport Tycoon Deluxe. I mean,
That's true, but that's the same with Warcraft 3, right? People who never tried the original will be fine with the new one. But if you look at the actual score, it's shit because people are just like, what the fuck is this? I don't know. It's a personal opinion. It just annoys me with Transport Fever. I play it still, but I'd wish somebody like code a mod for it. And something I'd find really interesting is since I believe it's the same company that made City Skyline, right?
yeah. I don't like City Skyline. Something about it's kind of too arcadey.
I think it's okay. I'd love it if you could combine the two, so that if Transport Fever could see that you had a City Skyline save game, it could implement that town in your Transport Fever, but without you actually being able to build it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, like you actually build the map with City Skyline.
You just combine the two. And if you go to City Skyline, you can choose to use your Transport Fever save game, right? So you get the same map, but then you can build the cities up within that framework. I have no idea how to work, but it sounds fun.
So someone's closing up behind me.
How about you, Dan? You still on track?
My incidents. 0 inks. Yes. I can feel my tires starting to give away. I wish I could just get the tire status. Oh. Fuel level low. Okay, I need to go in for fuel. Next lap. Tires.
If you pop it up on the overlay, I can tell you. Isn't it F5 or something? You can get it in your relative black box? The tire
Relative.
info?
There's relative.
No, I mean, in your black box, there's one of the F buttons on your keyboard. You can get your tire information.
Tires. There's tires. Ah, tire info. It's all 100.
Thanks, Sergio.
Oh shit, what the? Who are these people? Relative. Someone hit me from the back. Tires. Fuel. All right, adding 19 liters. It just worked it out by itself. Hopefully it's correct. If it's not, I'm doomed. Well, I'm not doomed. I can always come back for a thing. My incidents. 4 rinks. Great.
So he did hit you.
Yeah.
But keep it at 4 and you still get a good SR.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean,
Cool.
you're after all driving for 40 minutes on a track with quite a lot of corners.
Hmm.
It's calculated per corner.
Exiting pits. Relative. No one's behind me. All right, nice fresh tires. I need to warm these up, and then this is the last stint. Laps remaining? I don't know.
You got about 6.
6 laps remaining in this race?
Yeah, about.
Oh,
You've been driving for 31 minutes and you've been doing 19 laps right now, and it's a 40-minute game. So
all
I'm
right.
taking it about 6 laps per 10 minutes.
Wow, this time's flown.
Yeah, it's because I'm so good company.
Oh, it's good to hear from you, man. Like, yeah. I get it, man. Like, I remember when things were quiet job-wise, I was like, between businesses, it's like tough. Making so many applications and then just feeling like shit, you know, like, what the hell? No one wants me. I'm not good.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, it's fucking annoying how stressful it is not having a job. You'd think it'd be not stressful, but it ain't.
Mm.
Plus the puppy takes up a fucking lot of time. I've spent many hours walking with her to acclimatize her to just doing what the fuck I'm saying.
Nice. Well, that's good. At least you've got the puppy. Keeps your brain some semi-responsible for something.
Yep, exactly. Plus she's good company when you're in a bad mood, right?
Hmm. Do you still have that
Dogs are
rig
just
under
so-
your bed, or was it a bed or a desk or something?
No, I'm wait, I'm confused.
Didn't you have some sort of, or you were planning on building something under?
Yeah. But I'm thinking about giving up my apartment and moving in with the girlfriend. And so we're
right.
having a discussion. Like, thing is, man, I'm a logical kind of person, right? That's like computers and shit.
Hmm.
She's very touchy-feely and aesthetics-wise.
Yeah.
So she wants her bedroom to be open and aesthetic, and I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna move in here. I'm gonna place my rig and my 2 screens and everything in here. So
Thanks, Ivan.
aesthetic out the window, right?
Hmm.
So we're having back and forth about that.
It's going to be it's got to be a mutual, like it's a partnership now.
Yeah, well,
Respect.
we still the plan I had about raising the bed here. We're just gonna do it her bedroom, put everything under there, and put a green screen up in front. That way she can hide the screens, and I'll have my little cave to go to when I'm on the internet.
Oh, these guys are really fighting it. Oh shit. Phew, no incidents, lucky. Alright, I need to get my flow back. Yeah, also getting some butt kickers type speakers next week.
Wow. You really are upgrading, man.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. This is the year to I'm sort of semi-sponsoring myself. My company.
Well, fuck, that's how you do it.
Yeah. Oh, welcome back, Jack. What you get for lunch?
Dude, you need to put up the chat
Close to a
on the line.
demotion? What do you mean close to a demotion? The hell? Cheese toasty. At least the guys behind me aren't catching up. Uh-oh. No. Hang on. 1.2. Wait, I thought I'd be getting a promotion since I'm 3.5.
No, 4.0. If you need to now. 3.0 if you wait till end of the season.
A demotion. Wait, Jack said I'll be demoted. I can't be demoted.
If your security rating is under 2.0 at the end of season, you get demoted. I think if it goes under 1 point something, whatever, can't remember, you get insta demoted. There are some rules around that.
Ah, SDK messing up. Okay. No way. My safety rating's 3.6.
According... Oh shit, I'm looking at something. Oops.
Really?
My bad.
What a
Why?
stupid asshole.
Who was it? Team someone. Oh. Oh yeah, it's I rating.
Yeah, that's not safety rating. It's that rating.
I'd be annoyed if that was my safety rating. God damn it.
Jack, I did the same thing. When you said 1.2, I instantly looked at it, and I looked at it as safety rating as well until it dawned on me that it's not.
Oh. Finished. Well, what do you know? 14th place.
So when you're done with this lap, it was exactly 6 laps.
Nice one, man.
No, it wasn't. It was 5. Oh, you were on your 19th.
That was actually... I'm glad I did that. Like, I wonder... Oh, shit.
Bad luck
Whoa.
there, mate. Did you get tangled up earlier?
Whoa. What the hell?
Warst du doch blöd, oder was?
Why did you do that? Was that payback? Simon Wong in 16. Oh, very nice, Jack. Hey, actually, I finished in front of Simon Wong. Remember Simon Wong?
So how'd you go there, Highness?
I finished in... Did I finish in 14th or 17th or something? Let me check. 14th.
Nice, dude, nice.
Oh,
I
shit.
just finished as well, 15 laps. Pits to second.
Oh, nice. Congrats.
Mind you, probably should have been third.
14th.
But and I was third by the end of lap 2 because everyone just chaos. And then I think what happened was second place was trying to get past a lap car, and the lap car did something funny and they got tangled up. So
Oh,
I got
no.
I just was able to easily reel the dude in by the time I got up to him. So
Crap.
that's quite an unfortunate thing for that guy because I think he had enough of a gap on me to hold second. But look, I'll take second place in my first C-class race
Yay.
with only two tiny off tracks because of the chicanes at Road Atlanta at the start of the lap.
So, what's your incident points?
So only 2 off tracks.
Nice.
So I'm about to find out exactly what that's like for my my I rating and safety rating.
Somehow I've managed to get 4. That's from someone hitting me, and then just now when the race finished, I went off track.
Did some idiot whack you post race?
Yes.
Oh man, that's just.
It's alright. It's alright. Look, let's have a look. What was my?
I mean,
closed all the windows, didn't
Yeah,
I?
I mean, I get what you're saying there, I suppose, but at the same time, that's frustrating because idiots who crash into people post race, they clearly don't understand that counts.
No, the post race thing was just me. That was me being stupid. I was looking at what position I finished. Jack's doing a 12-hour Sebring. When is that? When is that?
Ooh.
Yeah, Jack does. He has a team. He races with 2 or 4 other guys. 3 other guys, right?
Yeah, man, we should do that when I get back in the game. Our time zones are perfect.
Oh, true that. Yeah, I could do the nighttime this shift if it starts.
Exactly.
March 14th. That's ample time.
I'm just quite happy after all of my races where I've had lost safety rating and an I rating.
Yeah.
I just picked up 0.1 safety rating for that one.
0.1. That's
0.1.
huge.
Yeah, so I'm up to 3.23. So that puts me well clear and NPR complete. So
Yeah.
I'm not going to touch iRacing until the end of the week. Which yeah, that's it. NPR's done. So I'm just not going to touch it, and that gets me my license promotion. So
Congrats.
and
Well-
I'm up to 1868 I rating. So
Ooh.
yeah, the dude though ahead of me, alien. Mind you,
Oh,
having
right.
said that, he only took the lead on lap 5 from the guy who got clipped by the back marker. But his pace was nuts. Like, he ended up 25. I finished 25 and a half seconds behind him, and I'm pretty sure he was getting away from me the entire. Even though that's interesting. My average lap time was a 10th faster, but he was just. I could have sworn he was getting away from me the entire race. I had no hope in hell of catching him.
Oh. Hey, what? No, I'm looking at the wrong one. Wow. Okay, I made 0.12. I earned 0.12 safety rating, but I lost.
Nice.
So yeah, my I rating is getting lower and lower and lower because of this bloody grind.
Right. Yeah.
It's now sitting at
you're
1175.
true. That is one of the things. You have to like very delicately try and balance.
Yeah, I'll get the
Oh,
I
no,
rating
I've-
next year. Next year, next season.
Yeah. Yeah, that's absolutely one way to do it.
So the guy who finished first, he had 90 points, 92, 70, 73, 40. Well, that's a huge jump. 47, 40, 36, 17, 6, -2, -9, -17, -21, -34. So I finished 20 out of 20 cars. I finished 14th, which is sort of like I started last position. Made up.
Okay.
Ah. Going to be busy on iRacing. Let's have a look at this. Hang on. No. Let's open this in here. Copy. Can I copy? No, it has to do it this way. Hold on. I need to send it over here. Close this. So, what's my current 3.65? I feel like I'm redoing the stuff that I did 2 days ago. 2 steps forward, 3 steps back. This, by the way, is amazing_TV. Is it? Yeah, it is. Whoa. Nice. All the apexes. Nice job, man. That was smooth. All right. Well, Jack, we'll catch you next time, man. Hopefully I get to catch you on one of your races, or even commentating stuff. What the? Did a moth? Where did that moth come from? Some flying animal or insect just appeared just now out of somewhere as I was literally hanging up my that headset. But yeah, my room is a bit of a jungle. Like, I've got all the cables. I'm sort of working to move as many cables as I can off the floor, and they're sort of suspended and all running along the ceiling. Phew, 116. Still 119. That's I wouldn't even know. It sounds slow, but it's it looked like it came out of my VR glasses, but that's not possible because It must have come from that dangling thing there. I'm just, yeah. Craziness. All right, well, play music. Oh, I like how it did that. It put the volume down as well. Yeah, so I'll take this opportunity to roll credits. And we can see if there's someone we want to raid. Raid a monster. I should follow you on... I'll subscribe to you, Mr. Copy. Yeah, you've got the Oculus Rift S, right? Boink. Hey, you have 321 subscribers, 321. But now you have 322 subscribers. 322 subscribers. Haha. What are we doing? Raid. Kendo, are you still around? Yo, Kendo. Hey, Buja. You came on the right time. Hey, that's different. Where's the bloody background gone? That's meant to be a background. A color. That looks different though. I kind of like it. Hey, where's the rest of it? Thank you for watching. What? Hang on. That felt like it. That ending credits seemed like it went for too quickly. Let's try that again. There it is. Yeah, that's weird. Anyway. Who to raid? Grizzle. Grizzle's the only person that's streaming in my list. iRacing. Alright, I'm going to start the raid. It'll do a countdown. And all you folks, I might do another race tomorrow similar to this. Maybe, we'll see, because I don't want to start too late tomorrow. But either way, maybe I'll still grind some more MX-5 Advanced. Maybe I'll do that. What do you reckon, Dan?
Yeah, it was a good race. Well, I say it was a good race. Like, literally, I come out of the pits on lap 1, and half the field had wrecked through the first one through the S's.
Yeah.
And then, like, on lap 2, we had more dudes who just absolutely lost it in the S's. That's why I went from 15th to 2nd in 3 laps.
Shoot. How quick?
15th to 3rd in 3 laps. I maybe did, like, 4 on-track overtakes in that time.
Wow.
The rest were just guys who wrecked out.
How long was the race?
It was 25 minutes, which at Road Atlanta worked out to...
So 1.2... no. 0.12 safety rating per 25 minutes.
Yeah, I picked up a full 0.10 safety rating.
That, I mean...
With 2 off-tracks.
What did I do? I got... How many safety ratings did I get? Okay, so 3.58. Did I get... Hang on, what was my results? Anyway, okay, the countdown. All right, we'll see you tomorrow, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop streaming. Is it still streaming?
Nope.
Stop streaming.
Raid has